going on, everybody? If you're watching this on replay, you can go ahead and skip forward a little bit. I'm just going to give it a little bit of time for people to kind of hop in here. Oh, crap. That's not what Alright. We're going to try this again. Forgot to change the title of what this video is about. And I changed it now, so we're going to give it a minute for people to join in. If you're watching this on replay, you go ahead and skip forward a little bit. But we're gonna give it a minute. So for all the people that are in here, I'm gonna give it about to the minute mark before I start. But if you're already in here, this has to do with a social media network that is supposed to be released here any day. I don't know. They keep pushing the date back. It was supposed to be the 29th, and now it's being moved to either today or who knows when. But this video is about a social networking site that's coming out called Infintiy SN. Now, there's been a lot of hype around this. It's been branded very well. I have not really seen any of the demos about it or anything like that. I know that the app is available on the Google Play Store. But what this video is about is that this site, okay, the website has been compromised, and I have evidence of that on my Twitter, also on the YouTube page, of screenshots that were provided to me by a third party who does not want to be disclosed. At Patriot Media, we don't disclose our sources unless they specifically say that they want to be disclosed for security reasons. Now, the reason why I am pointing this out is basically because this social media has been targeted specifically for people in the Patriot movement, which those are the people that I associate with, and I am making this video out of concern due to the fact that when this information was provided to the CEO of Infintiy SN, he was very cocky in the fact that his site was, in his words, he had all the security under control, and they've run many tests and blah, 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 blowing smoke up people's asses, and did not want to take the information, instead let his ego get in the way, and decided to not contact me. So I said, okay, fine. So you know what? I'm going to release this information to the public for them to make their own decision on what they want to do, given the evidence that has been brought forward to me. So, again, that evidence I have. I tweeted it out the other day, yesterday, with the screenshots. If you go to, and the Twitter is at JG Patriot Media. If also on our Facebook page, Josh Gemmy, Gemmi Patriot Media. So facebook.com/Josh Gemmy Patriot Media. Now, people think, I've heard people say, oh, you're trying to cause division. It's nothing of that. You have to understand that these people who are in the Patriot movement, the ones who are going and putting their ass on the line, showing up at these rallies and protests, who we know are, we've seen, Charlottesville was extremely violent. I was at the first New Orleans there, where there was a lot of BLM, a lot of Antifa, a lot of the New Black Panther Party. All these people were in attendance. These groups have already proven to be violent in the past. We've seen what just happened in Berkeley. More and more this is happening. So, God forbid somebody hacks into this and gets, the information, because he asks for your name, your email address, your birthday, and your location. And the app constantly needs your location, because if you're unaware of this social media, basically the concept of it is to connect you with people who are around you. So all of that information is given to this company and this social media site. And in my opinion, if you're going to do something of that nature, it needs to be in tip-top security shape and up to date with all of the current things that are available for coders to protect it. Now, I have run this information past multiple coders that I am in contact with, and they have all verified this information, and they have all said that the code is extremely outdated. What they are trying to claim on the Infintiy side is that, oh, this is 3-year-old code that you're getting and blah, 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 blah. All blowing smoke up people's asses. Clearly in the screenshots that I have posted, it shows 2 individuals who joined on August 29th of this year. So I'm not really sure how he is claiming that this is 3-year-old information when I have proof that this information was just obtained a couple days ago. So I'm telling you all this because it is out of genuine concern for people's safety and to safeguard your information. Now, the issue here is not giving out your information, because every social media to some degree asks for your information. It has to do with the level of security that each social networking site has in place to protect that information. And yes, Facebook sells your information for advertising purposes to different companies and all that. We know all that. What I'm talking about is a 15-year-old kid sitting in his house being able to hack into this site and get your information. Now, I don't know about you, but that bothers me a little bit, that any old person who has really, the code is so bad, according to the sources that I have, that all you really need is a very minimal basic knowledge of coding to be able to hack into this site and get the information. That is the problem to me. Okay, that is the problem. I appreciate the fact that someone is trying to create something new, and I appreciate all of that. And I tried to resolve this amicably with the other party, who doesn't have a control over his employees and his brand ambassadors. Now, all of the people who are his brand ambassadors have been promised boards on the seat of directors for this company, so they're all in the tank with him, regardless of if evidence comes out to show that there are extreme vulnerabilities in this service. I made a video for Facebook. This video is for YouTube and Periscope at the moment. I hope this is getting through. I'm going to review it to make sure that it did. If not, I'll do it again, because this is very, very important information. There's been a lot of hype around this for the past who knows how long, a significant period of time. They've really done a good job at branding it. I have to give them that. They've done a good job at that, and they've done a good job at putting up an appearance as if this is a very sophisticated code and concept of what they're doing. It is not, okay? It is not. All of the information I have shows that there is extreme vulnerability, and in the words of one of the coders that I've been in contact with, they need to scrap the code and start over. So if you are interested in finding out more information or verifying this with your own party, I highly encourage you to do that. Take the information for what it's worth. Take it to somebody who you trust, who is involved in coding, and verify this information with them. I have a lengthy post on the Facebook page, and I'm not able to really post that amount of text on Twitter just because of the nature of how it works. But I have explained in detail on that post the major flaws within the coding, which was provided to me again by a third party. I also have the screenshots up. All of the evidence is there, and as far as I'm concerned, the ball is in Infintiy SN's court and with their CEO to disprove that information if what they claim is true. They have no evidence. They have no evidence except for their word of mouth. Now, a lot of people seem to trust these people's word of mouth as if it's truth and as if it's fact. Well, if you want to do that, go right ahead. I'm doing my job as an independent journalist to bring information that I feel is pertinent to the audience that I speak to. The audience that I reach out to, besides the liberal trolls, is the patriot community. So it is a genuine concern of mine that everyone's safety is protected. Because, I mean, I'll tell you right up, like, I won't be using that service because I don't trust it one bit off all the information I get. And I've given that information over to all of you. I've also given the entire conversation that I had with the CEO, Steven, on the Facebook page. So I don't believe you have to see this information. In order to see the information, I don't believe you have to be a member of Facebook. You can just type in facebook.com Josh Gemmy, Gemmi, Patriot Media. If you type that into the browser, you should be able to still look at the page and see what's on there, I believe. So anyway, guys, I don't want to make this a really long one. I just kind of wanted to reiterate the message that I had already put out on Facebook, and I wanted to make it known to my entire people who view what I do here and what we do at Patriot Media. I feel it's very important to get this message out there and let people do their own investigation. I'm just providing you the information. You can do whatever with it you want. You want to ignore it, you want to attack me, you want to get it independently verified. Do whatever you want with it. I'm just doing my job. I'm doing my job of trying to provide the information that I feel is pertinent to the community in which I speak to. So with that, guys, I hope you all have a great day. Please go over and check that information out. And also, Patriot Media is working on a website to be able to have information for rallies and things around the country, so that there will be a central location where people can find out this information. We are not creating any type of social media site, so don't think that this has anything to do with that. I have no desire to create a social media site. I have no desire in any of that. I'm simply doing what I feel I can do from my perspective to try to get more information out to people who want that information. So that is it. I hope you all have a great day again, and we will talk soon. Bye.